I should shut up. No, wait. I can talk.
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome to our first 2.5 stars live stream. I am joined by...
Me, Eric. This guy.
Kelly.
Jason.
Bullshit.
And Rick.
And this week we watched Alien, directed by Ridley Scott, written by Dan O'Bannon and Ronald Shusett. Starring Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt, and John Hurt. IMDb synopsis. After a space merchant vessel perceives an unknown transmission as a distress call, its landing on the source moon finds one of the crew attacked by a mysterious life form and then soon realizes that its life cycle has merely begun. I got it all right, but it's
this is
really
the first
fucking
time
weird.
Steven has ever gotten it right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we just need to put him on the pressure of being on a live stream, and he'll get it right.
On the pressure. That's
Yeah,
right.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to use the same kind of, wording that they used in the
Word clubbing
synopsis.
Steve uses.
Yeah.
On the pressure.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you guys could send us chat shit, questions, comments, all that stuff. Tell us how much we suck or how awesome Kelly's cosplay is. Any of that kind of stuff would be great.
Tina.
I am watching it this whole time. I don't know if anybody else is keeping an eye on it, but I have it all up here. So just
that would be a good idea.
you can send your comments and stuff. So what do you guys think of the movie, though?
I thought it was all fairly good.
Ricky's like, live streaming. I don't know what to say.
I'm sitting here.
No. I mean, okay. So like most of the horror movies, especially like older ones, like you have to wait till like halfway through the fucking movie before it even starts getting scary, or at least when it's supposed to get scary. I guess you should say. Where in this, I mean, they encountered the freaking aliens a lot sooner than I thought they were actually going to.
Is this the first time you watched this movie?
No, I've watched it before.
Okay.
It was just a long time ago.
Long time ago. It was probably the same time that I watched it when I was younger.
I've seen this movie probably 1,000 times. Robert really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And he would call me in when it was time for Sigourney Weaver in her underwear.
God damn it.
She has no butt.
As a teenage boy, I thought it was very exciting. And then as a man, I'm like, wait, she lost her butt. What the hell happened? Did somebody edit her butt out?
The alien ate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Melted it right off.
I want somebody to go in and use Photoshop and Photoshop every frame to give her a normal butt, or at least the butt she has now. Every frame. Every frame. I mean, they could do it.
Mm-hmm. So there's just like this butt floating over her back, so it's just like crappily done.
You'd see everything behind her distorted.
Exactly.
And shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's
her butt's so banging that it distorts gravity and light.
That's what I was gonna say.
And it makes the butt twerk too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's just walking around normal, her butt's twerking on her body.
It's just some other woman, like, with a green screen in front of her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Funny.
Damn it. I fucking love this movie. I don't know. It's my favorite Alien movie. I think it's well done for the time. And they keep with that kind of theme through everything that they do, at least until the new movies. They get a little more high tech in the new movies, where it's like, why are these things in the past and then everything is kind of better? They still have some shitty monitors and shit like that, but then they get like some crazy holograms and stuff. And the
if you think about it, Steve, this ship was probably launched like a long time ago, and all these other ships you're seeing in the new stuff was launched, sooner. Wait, no, later rather. It was launched after, because of
the Nostromo's
what happens when you go light speed. It slows your own time down, but then speeds everyone else's up. So there's been like 2,000 years that went by, right? So that's what happened.
Well, that's why they have to have FTL drives.
Yeah.
They don't have
Bastard
FTL
Which
drives in
they
the
don't
Alien
have that. Yeah.
universe. That's why they have to go in the cryo sleep all the time.
Good point.
Yeah.
I do have to disagree with you though, Steve. I think Aliens was the best one. Not
That's
Alien.
fine for that's your opinion.
I know it's my
The
opinion.
newest movie was amazing and actually
was.
made the
It was.
aliens the scariest they've ever been.
I
Yeah.
did not watch
mean,
the newest movie.
Yeah, Alien
watch it?
Alien Covenant was
Yeah.
actually incredibly fucking good.
The last
Yeah.
two that came out, not counting the newest one because I haven't seen it, were complete shit, and so I didn't even bother to watch it. I figured it was going to be horrible.
I kind of like the one that had
No, I
Winona Ryder
Did I?
in it when it
No.
had the alien
I watched
Resurrection?
wiener.
it. I watched it with Steve.
Yeah.
Alien Wiener?
It does. It has an alien wiener in it. and it's like everything you'd expect it to be. It's intense.
Is it kind of like Wolf Cop's Wiener?
This one has an alien wiener too, but it's that one from inside of its mouth. That's another wiener. It just has teeth on it. You saw it
No,
fuck the
that-
shit out of that one dude. Or if you really want to go with it, the fucking facehuggers have a giant dick that they shove down your throat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And
It's
comes
a
out
head
of
pusher.
like,
Yeah.
a vaginal
Damn it.
orifice.
Fucking head
and
pusher.
goes down
Yeah.
your throat.
So you watch that then,
It's got
I
those
assume?
big
Yeah.
old like sacks on either side, like testes, just chilling there, and you know, it's a total penis.
It's because it's pumping its seed into their stomach.
Well, that's exactly what it's doing. That is literally what the
You
face hugger
couldn't
is doing.
make something that was already disgusting sound more disgusting. At least I
Is that
thought
what
you
that
could.
robot spit out?
Yeah.
It's like milk and like cottage cheese, and
Oh man.
like, it was so lumpy and milky and weird.
Oh man.
I watched an after the
robot.
scenes thing with the guy who played that part. Apparently, he got horribly sick after that scene because it was milk and cottage cheese and stuff, and it made him horribly sick because it had all gone like rotten before they did the scene. So then he had horrible diarrhea afterwards.
All those lights are making warm, crusty milk, Eric.
Oh,
You know how much you like that?
Flaky, rusty.
oh.
You guys best shut up. I'm gonna barf. And I'm gonna do it on screen so everybody sees us. And then
Oh,
we get
that's
banned
right.
for puking or something.
I forgot Eric had a thing about warm
Oh,
milk with chunks in
God.
it.
Hey, you know what? You guys weren't force fed that crap. I was. It was awful.
Warm milk with lumps in it?
Oh yes. Oh, disgusting.
It comes out of the it doesn't come in a jar. Out of the jug. It comes out of
Jason's don't
Jason's
drink.
hands over there doing this kind of motion here, and I'm like, all right,
it comes out of the jug like a thick syrup, and Eric's just like, oh.
Don't go to Jason's
No.
house. It sounds like that's
He's
how he has his
definitely
milk.
not had milk go bad then, and had
No.
to deal
no.
with it.
Well, it
'cause
also
doesn't come
sounds
out
like
a syrup.
Jason gets his
Well,
milk from the
chunks in
bowl,
it.
not the cow.
You'd think Jason would have more muscle then. I
You
mean,
know, I really had to work it. I had to warm it up a lot, but once that milk came, my God, it came all at once.
Well, have you seen Jason's neck muscles though?
Yeah, they are pretty fucking powerful. Also, but now what was that movie? Oh fuck, the Brothers Grimsby. Remember the scene where they go to yeah. So
Arrogant.
you know,
well, the newest season of the Trailer Park
Are we
Boys
talking
has,
about the
has
elephant?
exactly what we're talking about in it.
The elephant fucking? Are we talking?
yeah.
Oh God, that
that's
was
exactly what we're
bad.
talking about.
It wasn't that bad.
I thought it was funny.
I don't
I
want to
thought
hide.
it was
It's
fucking
funny,
hilarious.
too.
I don't want to
No.
hide inside of an elephant's vagina.
Well, I mean, okay, so like, well, that's not the movie we're talking about, though. All right, so let's actually start talking about this movie here, Aliens. We're not talking about Brothers Grimsby, even though it was freaking hilarious.
We watched Alien, Ricky, not Aliens. Did you watch Aliens?
Aliens.
fuck it up
It's,
and
it's,
watch
it's all the
Aliens?
same.
No, it's
No,
not.
It's not.
It's got an alien. It's got Sigourney Weaver in it.
This is the
and
only.
It's got a spaceship.
This is the horror movie of the series. The other ones are all
Yeah.
action movies. Seriously.
The
I mean,
second
Aliens?
one-
the
Should they
second-
done better on titles then? I mean, for real.
but
Is
they couldn't do
Aliens
that.
3 really a action movie? That one seemed
No,
more
not
like
really.
a horror movie.
Not really, but
Aliens was a definitely
Aliens
action.
3. That
Yeah,
was the
that
one on
was-
the prison planet, right?
Yeah, with
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
weird extra genome guys.
Yeah.
For some reason, they just made up extra stuff that can't happen.
Pretty much.
Hey, it's the future. It can all happen.
I mean, it's not like it's fucking Bortus or something.
Yeah.
Aliens is like Alien is like the whole series is very good at just erasing whatever happened in the movie before too.
Yeah.
Like you go on, she goes from this one into Aliens where she ends up oh well, you're just gonna have to come back to this fucking planet with us because you can help us out with this, and that way we don't die. But fuck that. You shouldn't have. Nobody going through what she went through, seeing an alien burst out of some dude's chest, would go back to that shit. It just wouldn't happen.
Oh, hell no.
And then the next one, they just erase everything that happened in that one by having everybody die on the ship. So, spoilers.
Well,
Spoilers from a long time ago.
From a fucking 1980s movie.
Well, this was the first time I watched it today, so I mean,
Sigourney Weaver doesn't die in the second one.
No, everybody else on the ship dies.
Oh, in the second
in
one.
the third one.
Oh, in the third one, Sigourney Weaver kind of dies.
Well, yeah, she jumps into the vat of molten metal, but then she gets cloned in the next one, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she gets cloned, and they also make an alien clone from her.
Yeah, and she's
With a
like
penis.
part alien.
Yeah, with a penis.
Yeah,
Yes,
and that
was
whole
that-
like
was that-
basketball thing she did behind the guy's head, I'm like, that's not impressive. That's just annoying. like that's not skill. What you're doing there.
No, anybody could do that.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize Ricky was an expert basketballer.
oh
He
yeah,
is very
Basketballer.
big into
a lot of
balling.
balls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have definitely fondled a lot of balls and ball sacks.
There's
Yes.
tons of them.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
wish I
many
had
balls.
that song, that basketball song. The dude, I cannot hum it because I can't.
Harlem
Harlem
Globetrotters?
Globetrotters?
Maybe that's what it is. It's the one with the whistling in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to play that whenever Ricky walks and then just say he's traveling all the time now.
You know,
Traveling,
even
Ricky.
I'm dribbling.
Even in D&D, he carries a giant ball sack on his back with some
Yeah.
balls in it.
He likes
true.
those balls.
He likes his
Yep.
balls.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna throw this out there. I really don't think that Sigourney Weaver's all that hot.
Thank you.
She isn't in this one. I don't understand
She's
it.
all teeth, no butt, no boobs.
Yeah, it's like she's not hot.
I gotta say though, the best
She was
character
on a
did
diet,
survive.
though.
Out
I
of all the
mean-
people in the movie, the best character did survive. That little
That's
orange
correct,
cat
yes.
was fucking amazing.
That cat would have been dead after all the shit.
Okay,
like-
now I actually have a theory about that cat, and it proves the theory that cats are dicks. Okay, every time a motherfucker got killed, they were going after that fucking cat. That cat
Huh?
was luring them into the aliens. Okay,
That's how he stayed alive. He could talk to the alien.
that's
Cat
what
was
it
probably
was.
summoning the aliens.
I think that
That
was
is what it is.
actually a squirrel in a cat suit. and
It
was
might
just fucking
be.
with everybody.
It might be.
That's what it was.
So the Wayland company is controlled by squirrels. And,
Obviously.
and Mr. Wayland is actually just like a bunch of horny squirrels inside of a person costume.
He's 15 squirrels in a sack.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all seen the Rick and Morty episode.
Uh-huh.
This proves it. You
Yeah.
know, it's his fucking a shitload of squirrels in a sack.
Yep.
That means he's even more diabolical because like one squirrel's as smart as a person.
Exactly.
I just
I-
realized
I-
something. Rick and Morty is a future, past, and present documentary.
It is.
It covers
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah.
Or a hentai movie, whichever one you like to use. I mean, Eric calls them hentai, we call them documentaries,
No,
it's
Eric
just-
calls
yeah.
them documentaries. We call them hentai. The other way around.
I think Ricky let the real cat out of the bag, or the
Yeah.
squirrel out of the sack now.
the squirrel is out of the sack now. You know what? That is actually a really good saying. We should actually all start saying that.
We should coin
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Yeah,
the
we
squirrel's out
totally
of
should. The
sack.
squirrel's out of the sack now.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Doesn't that
this
just
one
sound right?
It has
does.
alliteration sounding kind of.
It sounds good to me. So I'm
I
gonna
mean,
start using
have
that.
you guys seen a squirrel sack though? It would be like, I mean, a cat sack or a cat bag just doesn't compare. I mean, you get a squirrel in a sack, that sucker's going to be bouncing everywhere.
Pretty much.
It'll literally look like, okay, I can't think of what it would be, but it would be terrible. It basically just
Eric,
be
don't
claws.
lie. You know you've seen this before firsthand.
No, you can't fuck with squirrels, man. Jeez.
You're out
Like
there, Eric. You're out
Ricky,
there almost every day chopping down their homes.
And you know what? I have never killed a squirrel to my knowledge.
To your knowledge,
I think I have. I ran one over and I heard the crunchy crunch.
the crunchy
horrible.
crunch.
Oh wait, I think I might have hit one with a pickup. Maybe. No, I think he was just tricking me. I think he actually planted a bug on my pickup.
Mm.
Then he
Knows
was.
where you
Then
are.
he was.
Well,
yeah, then
maybe he was
getting
doing
deer to run out in
assassination.
front of me.
Maybe he was killing another squirrel that was trying to, like mess up the whole, power
Are you
system.
saying that he pushed the other squirrel out in the street as Erik was driving by?
Exactly.
You know what? I did see some handcuffs on the squirrel.
See, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
That's what they do when they get a death sentence in the squirrel community.
Yeah, they just push them out in front of vehicles. And that's why we're like, God damn, squirrels run out in front of me.
They just put the perfect pine cone in the middle of the road and then just like force them to watch it. And they're
You know
like,
what? They were testing it. They were testing it to see if it was a witch. If it gets hit, then it obviously wasn't a witch. If it doesn't get hit, then it was a witch, and they gotta kill it anyways.
Oh, damn it.
Oh man, you imagine if a facehugger got a hold of a squirrel, everybody'd be in trouble. If they're so fucking smart. Just get squirrel alien hybrid thing, and they'd be super tiny.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm
with
just
a bushy
thinking
tail.
I'm just thinking about the little tiny squirrel alien crawling inside of me at like warp speed.
Well, in the Alien
run
Covenant
across
movie,
the ground and then just claw into me and then be inside me.
well, in the Alien Covenant movie, they basically do have an alien squirrel.
Yeah, and it was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, that fucking thing's freaky.
A little goblin thing.
Yeah.
Just seeing the
before it evolves into the bigger thing.
Just seeing the normal alien blast around at like warp speed, I was like, whoa, this is way scarier than the other movies because it's moving at like 100 miles an hour.
Well, they also have
You're
really
helpless.
good CG with the newer
you
one.
kind of had a hard time with this one because me and Ricky were talking earlier about the end scene where the aliens laying inside the
it's just sleeping inside the fucking shuttle.
Sleeping.
A hand just falls out. It's like, oh yeah, it starts yawning with this little like inner
its hand
mouth and
fell
shit.
out? It just got done jacking off.
Yeah.
Well, it was pretty slimy. Oh,
That's what it did.
It seriously did, because remember, Steven, it wiped all that slime on the console.
Yeah.
There's a fucking hormone monster
Exactly, it was
behind
wiping
it.
his
Like,
smooch
what's
off on
going
the
on over there,
console.
guys?
Yeah, he's just like, man, did you see the guts come out of that one guy? You know what? I've got 10 minutes. Here we go.
Throwing little furry penises everywhere.
My hormone monster is so much worse than that guy.
It's still around, isn't it?
It's like it's way worse. You know, like what mine is. It's like a furry doomsday from the DC comic books, and it's basically or the Hulk. Either one. It's just like fuck that thing now. That's what it says to me all the time.
Erik, smash.
Smash that. Like, I'm out in the woods. I'm like, oh, look at that nice pine cone. Smash it. Oh no, I cut my dick last time. Not doing it again. Hell no. Learned my lesson the fourth time I did that. I thought more lube would help, but it did not.
And that's why Erik married Kelly.
Yes. I have no idea how
Because
pine
I'm
cones
softer
are.
than a pine cone, or
Yeah.
Well, boulders are softer than pine cones, so.
What?
Boulders are softer than pine cones.
They're not softer. How are rocks? I don't understand it.
They're less sharp.
No, they're smoother.
Yeah, smoother. There you go. That works.
Softer? What the hell, man? Now we're just calling in stuff.
Well, it's Jason. I mean,
I know. He's like a showstopper. That's what we should call him. And they're like, why do you call him that? Because we can be having a nice conversation and then he just says some weird, awkward thing and stops the fucking show dead in its tracks. You know what we should do? We should get Jason on a competitor's stream. Just get him on Rooster Teeth and he can say some weird thing that, like, like in the middle of it, like let's say we get him on Rooster Teeth and there's Michael and Lindsay and they're talking, and then in the middle of it, Jason's like, Lindsay, one of your boobs is slightly bigger than the other one, and everybody would just do the exact same thing.
Just gonna stop and stare at him like, what the fuck?
Why would you say that right now?
Well, it's okay. It's just everybody is a little asymmetric. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just happen.
Yeah, and see, and then he would start going off qualifying it, just digging himself deeper. Because that's what Jason does.
Yeah.
Like he tries to like make up for it and like try to explain like no like what I said was okay even though you were offended by it, like, but it's okay because it was okay. Like let me just continue to explain this to you.
What do you guys think is scarier though? Like a squirrel alien or a Jason on like a major network TV? Like, okay, imagine Jason writing for Rick and Morty.
Well,
That's
the
so
show would end.
Well,
after
yeah,
the
I
first
mean,
episode.
that
I know,
show would
it
end
would
quicker
be
than the
immediately.
drama.
Wrote for.
It'd be like Headline: Rick and Morty says every racial slur known to man.
There would also be like
New
so many
writer
misspellings you
laughing
wouldn't
to
know
himself.
what the hell he was saying. Justin Roiland would be
That's
looking at it
hilarious.
like, I don't even know what the fuck that. He would just have to ad lib the whole episode.
That's hilarious. He's just looking at it like, did somebody get an ancient Egyptian? Because all this shit looks like hieroglyphics in here.
Jason writes and spells things in cat memes. So you have to interpret the cat memes to understand what he's saying when he writes.
Oh man.
It's too bad you're not wearing your little pew 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 shirt right now.
Yes.
You know, it would have been cool if at this time they had the Predator stuff going on, so that somewhere we could see like a Predator ship in one of these older movies. I really want them to kind of run across one in one of the new Alien movies they're making. So
There's an oh, that's right, yeah, Predator is.
they're making a
in
new
this.
Predator movie, and they're also making well, I don't know the next.
Predator movie got Army in it.
Does it have who?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, the badass of
I
badasses
think they
for movies.
might.
The Governator.
It might at least be in a what's that called? A cameo?
I'm telling you guys what, they should totally take that guy as the, you know what they need to do? They need to give him like 100 maids, right? And they need to just like make sure that whoever is extremely
there.
distant, but the maids need to be like, you know, super athletic specimens. So that way we could have like the perfect 100 different kids, right? It would be amazing. Imagine like Ronda Rousey with, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger's DNA's kid. I mean,
Well, basically, you just made a superhuman.
Yeah.
okay, Serena. Let's see Arnold Schwarzenegger and Serena Williams get together, and then they have a kid. That kid would be able to blast they would be able to like play fucking tennis with a goddamn bowling ball. And it would fucking shoot across the court at 100 miles an hour, and it would be scary. Could you imagine that? Bowling ball tennis. That would be
Bowling
fucking
ball
amazing.
tennis.
I mean, you know, I don't know. The grunt would be weird because instead of doing Serena Williams like, it'd just be like, you know, with a German accent, obviously, because I think that shit's genetic. It'd be like, but it's a woman. Oh, she's got like 20-inch biceps. You're like, holy shit, what the hell? Man, the fucking specs on that one. God damn.
So the Predator movie, looking at the lady from Dexter, Yvonne Stravsky, Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn was in there?
In the new Predator movie.
Oh, okay.
Thomas Jane, so that could be good.
Nice.
Edward James Olmos, so that could be good also. Alfie Allen, he's what's his name from fucking Game of Thrones? Don't remember his name right now. Theon. Keegan Michael Key is in there.
Nice.
Okay.
He's a pretty funny guy.
Yeah. Well, we also have Jake Busey in there, so
Uh-huh.
that's gonna be
Fuck
great.
yes. I kind of hope he's the main character.
So Jake Busey,
Although-
Gary Busey's son,
Yes,
does he have big teeth too?
Ricky.
Yes.
Oh, come on, guys. Give me a better picture. Hold
They
on.
don't want you to see. They cut his
There
face
you go.
off.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
That is Gary
really-
Busey. Holy shit!
Wait, is that
What the
is that
fuck?
Fancy
really
shit.
his son, or is that a younger picture of Gary Busey?
Can you see it? I can't tell.
Kinda.
There's too much blur.
That looks like young Gary
Like,
Busey.
look at the freaking teeth. It's like
They
He's
need
got
to do
teeth.
a movie together where it's like Gary Busey plays a grandpa thinking about his past, and then his own son can play him in the past.
he seriously
because
could.
You can't tell the
Yeah,
difference.
about how
Wait a
Gary
second.
Busey, you know, became Busey.
Yeah. There
Wait,
you
wait
go.
a second. If Gary Busey, all right, or Jake Busey and Sigourney Weaver had kids, they could literally have kids. That they would call them the Nutcrackers.
They
'Cause they
literally
would just
would
be
be.
teeth. They'd be walking around with just teeth. It would just be like, it looked like Skeletor kind of.
The alien couldn't come after him though with those fucking teeth.
No, the
Nothing
alien
can
be
get
like,
past that.
"Oh,
The alien
shit."
would just mistake them for another alien. I mean, that's just what it would be.
It'd see
That'd be
that and
funny.
see-
It's
think
like,
it was
did you
another
see me
set of
eat that
teeth in
guy?
there.
Wasn't that awesome? And then the offspring's like, because there's no way they could talk. It'd just be like teeth clattering together.
Just
Like,
chittering
it'd
at him.
Yeah, just be like one of those Joker teeth things that you see in the cartoons.
Yeah, the little lineup things.
Yeah, the chattering teeth.
Wasn't there a
That's what it would
creature
be.
like that in Beetlejuice?
Probably.
Said it. I'm sure we've already said it twice. You just fucked us, Ricky.
I mean, yeah, I
there a
think that was a
time
time frame.
time
Yeah,
limit?
you know, it's like a 5-minute time.
Yeah, like if
Roll
I say
over.
Beetlejuice again, then we're fucked.
Where's my spray bottle? We gotta stop this.
I'm pretty sure that the same person has to say it every time, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't
I don't
know.
think it is.
Just gotta watch out. I want to see Michael Keaton in more movies. What the hell's
He's
that
been in
guy
a-
doing?
He's been in a lot
Who's Michael
lately,
Keaton
man.
again?
He was in
For fuck's sakes, Ricky.
He's
he's you know who he is?
No.
He's fucking. He's
You
fucking
just mentioned
the
his
first
fucking name.
Batman.
He was Batman with
He's the first Batman, and he was
Yeah.
he's
also
also the guy with the stripes that you just mentioned with the crazy hair.
yeah, he's Mr. Mom.
Wait,
Right?
Multiplicity.
He's also he's Multiplicity.
Never watched it.
You know who
You
he is,
watched it.
Ricky?
We had a podcast about it.
as you
And
said
he
to me
talked
earlier, it
about it.
doesn't
Oh,
mean he
the poor
watched
people.
it.
Then-
Because Steve.
You touched my peppy, Steve.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
We mentioned all those things, but it's
Ricky was so high when he watched that. Oh my god, I feel sorry for Ricky's pot
He's
during
in
that
something
one.
else that I watched recently. Oh, the new Spider-Man movie.
He was in the new Spider-Man
did
movie. He was also
yeah,
in
also
American
didn't watch
Assassin.
He was
Also
in what
didn't
one?
watch
He was
that
in
either.
American Assassin, and he's fucking great in that.
I had to have seen that. It's not...
We
Oh yeah,
watched
yeah.
it
He
together,
plays
Jason.
Yeah, I also watched both of the new Aliens with you in theaters. I totally
Yeah.
forgot.
Was the new what was the name of that movie that just came out? I was gonna ask, did you oh Blade Runner, did you see that?
I
Was
haven't
that any
watched it
good?
yet. I will watch it soon. I watched American Made yesterday, though. Yeah,
Which one's
yesterday.
that?
That was Tom Cruise, Jason's dad, and he plays plays Barry Seal, who was like a CIA informant, drug runner, all that shit. So
I have
it
no
wasn't bad.
idea.
If
It
my
wasn't bad.
dad doesn't start aging pretty soon, I'm gonna look like his dad. It's starting to piss me off.
I wonder what exactly the religion he does for him, because it seems like they are somehow cryogenically freezing him or something.
They replace all
It's
his
like-
blood with money, like melted down gold. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's
Oh
the
my
same
god!
thing that they
I
use for the
heard
cure
this
of
on another
AIDS.
podcast though, that if you replace your blood with like young people blood, it actually will make you younger. Like they did it with rats, and it made the old rats act like young rats.
I will confirm this story that Eric is saying. I saw
Ricky
and read
did
the same
it.
story.
I
We
know,
had
I
some
was
rats in the
like-
house. He replaced some blood with some other blood. Some stuff happened. One of them died, but he's still the other one was just hopping around like crazy. I don't know.
And that's the origin of the thing.
Wouldn't that be
Right.
nuts though? Like having that actually be the case. Like we've known all this time that Dracula shit's real. And will keep
Dracula
you
shit's
young.
real.
It has to be real. If that works, then that's real. That's creepy.
It has to be real. I've read Everybody Poops. Of course, Dracula's shit is real.
Oh. My parents were a little poor. They had to give me nobody poops but you.
Fucking Family Guy. Oh, man.
Oh my god. Ricky's like, what is everybody else doing in the bathroom? I'm the only one who shits here. Damn it.
Where the hell does all the toilet paper go? I'm the only one that could be using it.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
His dad comes out. He's like, I don't know what you're using all that tissue for, Dad. Come on now.
Oh man. I mean that the whole blood thing though. With the what's his name? One ball guy rides bicycle. What's his name? Lance Armstrong. So that was that whole thing where they fucking find that a lot of the Tour de France guys, they'll blood dope, and what they do is they will like take the blood out and oxygenate it or some shit like that. That way it fucking hyper oxygenates your fucking muscles or some crap and makes you fatigue less or something.
I think
It's,
they
like,
spin out
crazy.
the white blood cells because those are useless for oxygenation, and then put all the red ones back into you.
That's possible. I don't know what the fuck it does.
Which is why he got those problems and lost the ball.
No, I think he had cancer, Ricky.
I'm pretty sure it was the amount of ass that he was slamming that gave him the cancer, and then he lost the ball.
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
pretty
he was
sure it was
having
actually
sex
the
all
bike
the
seat
time.
that made him lose his ball. sitting on the bike seat for so long. I mean, that's got to cause some kind of.
Well, he had a
change.
radioactive bike seat, so it
Wait, did
really-
he get bit on the ball by a radioactive bike seat, and then that made him super bike man?
He's bike man.
Yeah.
And all he had to do was dope himself a little bit with, well, I mean, all of them were doping with steroids.
Yeah.
I don't know why they even worry about it. Like, they're all gonna die
If
as shit anyway.
if
Who
they
cares
all-
if they die 10 years sooner?
If they're
I want to
all-
see a super Hercules guy ride a bike. Okay, that's what I want to see.
If they're all on steroids, just let them all be on steroids, and then it's still a contest because nobody's getting one up on anybody else.
No, they
Exactly.
can't cheat. The other, like the best cheater, you know, I'm honestly surprised that Jason's not a fucking Tour de France guy, because I bet he would be a great person at cheating at steroids.
Well, I mean, on Futurama, when they're playing Ball, they do mention that steroid injections have become mandatory for athletes in the future. So, and I mean, that is a chronicle of the future. You know, it's Futurama, so obviously it's a chronicle of the future. You know?
I agree.
hate
I
you.
agree.
And Philip J. Fry right now is sitting in a cryogenic chamber up in New York. You know, that's just what it is.
It'd be great
think
if somebody found an office building and there was actually some cryopods in there, and there was just some dude named Fry. He's just like, oh man, this shit's real. I'm gonna get in one of these fucking chambers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to the future.
Yeah, I don't know. Would that be good though? I mean, imagine like, okay, so there's a future in Futurama. It doesn't seem that bad. Then you got like Alien Future.
Yeah,
That seems like it would be super shit.
it
Well, you know what would
does.
be worse? Like Dead Space Future.
I mean, that's like on par with the
same
alien
fucking thing.
future.
Honestly, I would rather deal with aliens than freaking necromorphs.
You'd rather
it's
get
a
face fucked by an alien than have to deal with some. Wait, what do the necromorphs do? I never played the game.
They're
Do
like,
they face fuck you?
They're space
of them do.
zombie. They're space zombies, and you have to
They're
like cut their
space
limbs
zombies.
off. You have to cut their limbs off, otherwise they don't
Then
die.
you
And
get
they
large ass
mutate.
leviathans and shit.
We actually happen to have a special guest who is a zombie expert, especially when it comes to zombies who face fuck. Useless again. God damn it.
Good dude.
You're not gonna get to grab my butt now. I hope you know what you've done.
I'll find a way.
I swear.
Oh man.
So you think it's already in this book? My erotic friend fiction.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, do the necromorphs face fuck you? I don't think
Yes,
they
they
do.
do. Some of them,
they don't.
some of them do.
No.
They also
No.
mutate into large ass leviathans.
Oh, there's creepy baby ones too.
Yeah, there
I
are
was gonna
creepy
say
fucking
that.
baby
I was
ones.
gonna say there were baby ones. I was waiting for
But
Yeah.
they don't launch
Chance.
at you like a crazy maniac.
Yes,
like
they
an
do.
Alien,
do.
Yes,
like an
they
alien
fucking
covenant.
do.
The
Yes,
babies
they
launch
do.
at you like crazy
Do they have
maniacs.
acid blood?
They have little baby penises that attack you. It's horrible.
It really is.
Little baby penises are like little dings. That's not a big deal. They don't. It's not like
Well,
not
no, it's
like
not a
they-
big deal. They haven't matured yet.
it's not like they have a fucking acid blood. When you shoot it, it sprays you with
The
acid.
only thing they have like a one up on with the necromorphs is the
There's
acid blood.
predators in this one.
Everything else,
Predators, Ricky.
dude, a necromorph,
predators
dude,
would get its ass kicked
No.
by one predator.
Ricky,
The entire ship.
I think necromorphs would die to a predator. You fucking
Oh,
that shoulder
shit.
cannon,
Yeah.
and they have the crazy fucking like that circular blade thing. They have a lot of weapons that can cut limbs off, man.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
would destroy the
You
necromorphs.
see, though,
true.
They would
Eric
be
is
the
looking
only
at
thing that
this.
could defeat the fucking necromorphs.
Yeah,
better
the
than-
aliens aren't going to defeat the necromorphs.
No, they're gonna fucking
Assimilate
mutate
them.
with them.
Exactly.
So Eric's looking at this the wrong way. All right. He wants to take them in his mouth because that's just what he's used to. All right.
Ricky's
So-
like, at least it's humanoid. That's why I want necromorphs, because it's human-like.
Not all of them are.
But I mean, both of the things have the same basic story, where you have some major government or corporation wanting to capture this thing and use it as a weapon.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Are we
it's just-
talking about Doom? Or Half-Life?
Doom also does
Yeah,
that.
Doom also.
Half-Life, I guess, yeah. That
Yeah.
one-
Basically
I thought
everything.
Half-Life was like they just fucked up and accidentally opened a portal. And
That
then
was
they're
Doom.
like, oh shit.
No, they fucked up well, they didn't fuck up because they actually wanted to open a portal in Half-Life. They just didn't know it was going to lead to the Combine coming.
Well, I mean, that's it. They didn't know that there was
Yeah,
all
but
those
then
critters
also Black
there.
Mesa decided to make a deal with them and pretty much sold out all of humanity.
Yeah. It's all fun. Wow, we're going back to a fucking game from almost the time this movie was made.
Like every PC gamer that's our age is probably like one of their first like legit PC games.
Well, it helps that I think Steam gave it away for free for a little bit too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Fucking
trying to.
Half-Life 3, those teasing motherfuckers.
Cocksucker. We'll never get it. It'll never happen.
No, it's not going to happen. You know what? Maybe somebody should figure out how to. You know what we need? What we need is a super. Wait, I don't know. We need to figure out whatever Gabe Newell is attracted to, and then get that person to pitch him Half-Life 3. Like, look, honey, you just, or look, honey, whatever he likes. You need to get. You need to make Half-Life 3 happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's the landscaper from The Simpsons. I don't know. He does have some nice abs, though, and he is very.
Groundkeeper's Willie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Groundskeeper Willie.
Hey, he's sitting right here. It wouldn't take much makeup.
I lost
Oh
the
my
abs.
God,
though.
Ricky doesn't have the abs, though.
Groundskeeper Willie really let himself go.
Don't you judge,
No, he
kids.
didn't really let himself go. He just doesn't have the abs. Everything else is the same.
He's got huge muscles, though, on the show.
Only when he tears his shirt off.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, I've seen Ricky tear his shirt off. Not impressive.
Where were you to see Ricky tear his shirt off? That's confusing.
We don't want to talk about this. It's a private
I
moment.
have a camera installed at your house, Jason, and I seen it.
At my house, and you
At your
Ricky
house.
tearing his shirt off.
Yes. You were there. You seen it, too. Wait, I don't think you were facing him.
God damn it.
Oh, that is fucking terrible. Oh.
All right, that one was
God
took it too
damn it.
So, do you guys like skeet shooting? That's
Yeah.
a fun sport.
It is.
I was just thinking of shotguns because of Ricky's, his shirt there. He's got
His attire.
yeah,
Yeah.
The fact that he
And I
doesn't have
looked
an upper a torso.
yeah. It's invisible. I was like, man, I bet he has camouflage on because and I have a camouflage shotgun. I lost it, and then today I found it. I stumbled on it. Was like, whoa, what is this? It's an invisible. Oh, it's my shotgun. I found it.
It's an invisible shotgun.
Yep.
I mean,
long-
only when
Those are the true ghost guns.
Can you tell me how long it was left unattended for?
I don't know. I can't remember when the last time I seen it was. So months.
And
Just laying there.
nobody got shot during that time, right?
No.
Not that I'm
Proof!
aware of.
Guns don't kill people. Right there. Total proof.
Well, you see, now there's the qualifier that he's aware of. Now, Eric spends most of his time way out in the middle of the woods where most people don't roam out to. And there has been a few times that his excavator has been just gone missing for a few hours. So, I mean, it could have just grown legs, got up and walked away and did what it did, I mean.
I
Like
think
in Toy Story.
Huh?
I think it would. I think it would have wings. That's how I
Wings,
like
yeah.
to see it, like a wings, and it's got a tuxedo on, but it's one of those shirts, like a T-shirt. That way, like it likes to party,
Exactly.
and it's got like a Budweiser in its hand, and it's just soaring like an eagle. Don't you guys think that's cool?
American.
America. And that's all it can say, the one word. So instead of Groot or something like that, it's just like America.
America.
It's like a Pokemon.
America.
Uh-huh.
God damn it.
And then when it
Then
takes
when
a
it
shit, it
evolves-
like it goes.
Well, also when it evolves, it can progress to say, America, fuck yeah. So
Yeah.
That's the evolved
That sounds like
version.
a cool gun Pokemon.
That'd be a great thing to put in Pokemon. They've already got stupid fucking keys and a goddamn candelabra. and
Pikachu
shit
got
like
hit
that.
with buckshot.
Yeah, he's dead. He's got a Pokemon hunter. He's got fucking heads on his fucking wall.
Oh man. That'd be fucking funny. He's like, Pika, Pika, boom. Oh shit! You fucking shot my guy, dude. It's like that's what mine does. I don't play around. And then you look over and it's like America, America.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is why they don't base Pokemon in America. It's Japanese islands and stuff like that. Because the American Pokemon are all fucked up.
Well, then we should totally have it in Pokemon Go.
Cans of beer.
In Pokemon Go, we should have like a beer Pokemon. Like shotgun and handgun Pokemons. I'm like we should have those here in America.
Big trucks with big tires.
Giant
Exactly.
Trucks,
Big fake
That
boo
one-
Pokemon.
That one will be overcompensator. The big truck with big tires.
Oh fuck yeah! There's like a 5-foot tall white dude in the front seat. It's just like, but he's like mostly bald. And he's got like one of those like weird long goatees you see. He was like, "What the fuck is going on with this guy?"
Oh man.
Oh shit! I'm kind of curious what kind of a Pokemon Gary Busey is. Do you guys have any idea?
Sir Tooth-a-lot.
I mean,
he's probably like some kind of ghost Pokemon, and he is just teeth, and he just projects the rest of them. Or maybe a psychic Pokemon. Maybe a psychic Pokemon.
I would say psychic, and he just like makes people go crazy with shit he says.
Yeah.
But he has one physical attack, obviously, which is bite.
Which means it's time for this. It's time for Erik Translates Busey.
Well. That's the sound the bear makes.
That's something you learn on your own, though. It doesn't matter the words I give you. What matters is the words you have inside you to tell you what I just told you in your own way.
We gotta recharge your brave batteries.
What kind of an idiot are you?
All right, so Erik Translates Busey is a segment we have on the show where I read a quote from Gary Busey and Erik translates it for us because nobody knows what the fuck Gary Busey's talking about. And sometimes Erik does. This week's Erik Translates Busey is, it's like a clown car of ice cream.
A clown car of ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
So now is this like a hammock of cake?
It's a new measure of
clown car of ice cream.
A clown?
just a-
Okay, I know exactly what he's talking about, and it pisses me off to no end. You guys ever buy something at the store and it looks huge, right? And then
That's
you
what she
fucking
said.
take it home and you get 2 scoops out of it and it's done, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?" And it turns out the thing is all package.
But isn't
You know,
isn't a
it's
clown
like-
car the other way around? Like
It's bigger.
very small on the
Yeah,
outside.
so like
and
you would
big
have
on
a
the
package that
inside?
doesn't look like
Right.
you're gonna get a lot.
Right, yes.
And you
My
open
God,
it
you know
up
what
and
I
it has
was
just like a
thinking of?
shit ton of cookies come flying out of it.
I was
You know?
oh my god, that's even worse.
Like you you see like a box of cookies and you're like, this box would probably only hold me like 4 cookies. And you open it up and there's like 20 of them in there. Like how do all these cookies fit in this little tiny box?
I've never seen that before. Have you guys ever? I mean, I've definitely seen the first way, but I was even thinking of that. I was thinking of the clown car. Oh wait, that does make sense because there's always like 18 clowns in there.
That's what he's trying to say. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they're all dirty, stinky clowns having sex in the
Prius.
Well,
Prius.
why do you think there's so many of them in the car?
Oh my god, you know what it is? They're in Froopy Doopy land, and it's just one clown having sex with other clowns, making more clowns as they go. They probably eat each other
He's
in
got to
there.
figure out a way to eat. So
Exactly.
Oh god, that's just oh.
But
Does that mean that he ate ice cream with clown jizz in it? And he's like, oh, it's like a clown car full of ice cream.
This took a really
would it be confetti
bad
ice
turn.
cream or like confetti?
Oh. That'd be hilarious, a clown porno when they jizz, it goes boo.
pretty
the
much
heart.
gives a whole new meaning to cream pie.
Maybe the hard shell stuff. When it freezes, it gets hard.
Oh my god.
So liquidy in the bottle.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh,
God
like
damn.
like at the Foster Freeze when you get the soft serve dipped in the
Yeah.
chocolate.
I miss
Oh,
that
man.
place.
Yeah. I don't think there's any around any. Oh, there's one in Paradise, huh? But
Yeah.
it's not very good.
There's one in Paradise. I
anymore.
think there's also one in Orville.
It used to be good.
There's one in Lake County somewhere too.
There's
And
always
that one-
Yeah.
There's
that
always
one's-
one in Lake County.
That one's actually decent. The one in the Paradise lost a lot of its.
It went downhill after the new owners.
They got new owners, and I don't think they understood how to make stuff. So, or they just bought cheaper ingredients or something.
How widespread is
Sad.
Foster Freeze? Is that like
Pretty widespread.
everywhere? Or
There was one in somewhere way south of Paradise that I've seen.
Yeah, we were on our trip somewhere, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What the heck is that? Why is there a Foster freezer?" I don't think it's too widespread.
It's not like
Well, obviously, it's just like in the
Mhm.
couple states or something.
it's too bad Cracker Barrel isn't more widespread.
It's getting there though.
So
That's
that was
because
Eric
it's-
Translate Busey.
Yeah,
Eric,
I did.
Eric
the
Translates
hell out of
Busey
it.
for this week.
I
Now
kind of goofed that one up due to my own irritation about the ice cream industry and their deceptive packaging.
Yeah, it looks like it's all
Never get-
across. It's all across California.
Yeah,
That's still not very widespread if it's just like across our state.
our state takes up, or that state takes up like, 15%. Or no. Let's say fuck it. I'm gonna go full on Californian here. Our state takes up 30% of the continental United States.
Totally.
Damn it, Eric.
I can't.
got the-
I
you know what?
cannot
It's got the
refute that
eighth
fact,
largest-
so I'll believe that fact.
It's got the 8th largest economy in the world. That means it's the 8th biggest state in the world.
That's the way it
So it's
works.
the 8th biggest country in the world, right?
So when we become Jefferson State, which will probably never happen, and the actual state of California down south is like, just crap and nobody cares about it, and it basically has nothing to do with the entire country because they don't produce anything but porn, then what are they going to say? We're the
Oh, and
greatest.
like
First
every
off,
movie.
I think you're really downplaying the importance of producing porn.
Yeah, and how big of a revenue that is.
Every man and
So
a lot
then
of women care about.
Southern California will be like, we produce most porn in the U.S. right here.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. So
then they
long as
just
you
all
have a
of a
video
sudden got
camera with
Southern
the intent to
accents, too.
distribute it, it's not prostitution, it's porn.
Damn it, Ricky. Hey, Ricky's looked this up.
I have.
He has. That's how he puts me on the corner.
He's our southern lawyer right now.
Mhm.
I'll say,
Wait,
boy.
did Ricky just say they put video cameras in it so he can say it's porn?
Yeah.
Yeah, so long as you
That
have a
probably
video
works.
camera and you
Yeah.
have the intent to distribute the video, it's not prostitution, it's porn.
It sounds legit to me.
It is legit.
Ricky's like, I
Yeah.
say, boy, you're gonna get down there and you're gonna take that fucking camera out. We're gonna get some porn going on here.
We're getting some porns going on here.
Go on down to KFC.
We're gonna go down here to the KFC.
Yeah. Crispy Country Cluckers.
Oh shit!
We don't want to get sued.
Exactly.
No.
We'll get sued for some other
That's
reason,
true.
but not for
We'll get
copyright.
sued
Not
because of
today.
Jason and being the illegitimate child of what's his face?
Why would
Tom
we get sued
Cruise,
for
my
that?
dad.
Tom Cruise.
Why would we get sued?
Well,
for
well,
talking-
well, we're
Wouldn't it
not
be the
going to
other
get
way
sued, but
around?
he's going to get sued.
Wouldn't it be the other way around? Oh, it's
He's
Jason.
gonna get
Jason's
sued.
gonna get sued for
Tom Cruise
copyright.
sues Jason, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm taking you for everything you got. You took my seed and put it in a woman, and then made it yourself.
Jason's
You
gonna
son
get hit
of a
for
bitch.
copyright infringement because it's Tom Cruise's copyright.
Yeah.
Didn't
Exactly.
you, when you were in my balls, read the contract with the condom company that you're not supposed to get through it? God damn it!
That's pretty much what will happen.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, I grew up in such hard times, and you never supported me, and I expect all that back pay.
Oh my God.
Damn it.
Oh
It's
man.
absolutely terrible.
Jason being a snooty Scientologist would be the worst. Just like I cannot even.
I'm gonna say the only reason Jason isn't is because he doesn't have the money.
I was about to say, would it really change me much? I mean, I'm pretty snooty.
Just because what you say now is at least most of the time factually correct, and then when you start spouting off other shit, we'll be like, "Oh my god, oh no, I don't know what a thetan is, bro, but it doesn't sound legit." Unless it is legit, I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I don't know. I don't know
Or
why.
a Scientologist.
I don't know. I think it has something to do
call
with like
yourself-
metachlorians or something like that. And some kind of.
So what you're saying is the Jedi are actually future Scientologists.
Pretty much, yeah.
They fell on some hard times. It sounds like
Yeah, they did. They did.
there's
Yeah,
a
no
schism
shit.
and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck. Scientologist.
Who was that lady that split off from him?
Leia Remini?
Yeah. Is she Darth Revan then? Is she going to like
I don't
make
know.
another Scientologist group to fight against them, and that's the dark side or the light side, whichever side? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that how this works?
The one guy, the main guy's son was on a dad was on a podcast. I heard the guy had to escape a facility. Like he literally had to escape.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. I was like, what? This is the guy's dad. Like, why did he just say, that's it, I'm going to give you a spanking if you don't let me leave? And then the guy's like, he's forced to do it. I mean, when you're an adult, you don't want to have your dad spank you. And he has to have old man strength. I mean, Tom Skerritt, I thought had old man strength. No, he didn't at all. John Hurt definitely has old man strength. Do you see how long it took that alien to come out of his chest? A really long time. You know why? Old man strength.
He was trying to poop it out, but it didn't work out.
Yeah. You know what happened? His old man strength was all in his lower colon, and the alien couldn't get in there.
Yep.
Ian Holm definitely had old man strength, man. He was fucking throwing people around and messing them up till he got hit in the fucking back of the head.
Yeah.
Really need less weaknesses on those androids.
Oh shit.
You just
Bilbo
fucking smack
Baggins
him in
was
the
kicking bitches'
was.
asses.
He didn't have the ring yet, so he couldn't turn invisible. So,
oh man, that's creepy. Fucking Bilbo Baggins.
Especially when Bilbo gets that creepy face, you know, when they try to take the ring from him or whatever. Or,
yeah.
So
you know what's
all,
really
like,
creepy?
Smeagol.
Yeah.
Well, fucking Smeagol was a pervert. Like his entire chapter was just him perving on people, finding out their secrets. And you know what secrets he's talking about? Sex secrets. He's like, oh my god.
So
he tore his shirt off.
You're saying
fucking
that Smeagol did not put that ring on his finger.
Oh my god. No, he put the ring on the other hand. He's like, you know what, my precious, you're gonna go on the non-greasy hand.
Oh. Well, you know what? So long as he was filming it with the intent to sell, it's okay.
Oh my god. I don't know why, but I just can totally see Gandalf like snorting a huge line of coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he is Gandalf the White, right? You can't get that nickname any other way. The only other way would be to be called like a snow wizard.
And those, you know, they were popularized in the South during the 60s and then had to stop what they were doing.
Wait a second, guys. You know what would be even better? A glass wizard. A meth wizard. Just could you imagine a fucking tweaked out wizard? He's like, you know,
I've seen
he's
him.
like he's Kramer for fuck's sake.
I've seen him. He had birds in his hair and shit. He exists.
That was actually not too far. That I don't know. That was more like the mushroom wizard.
You're right. That was a mushroom wizard.
He's just out there like picking up like old cow turds, and he's like peeling the mushrooms off the bottom and eating them, and he's like, "Ugh."
Damn it.
He's you know, oh my god! I bet he like dabs them in the stuff in his hat. He's just like, oh, that's nutritious.
Oh,
Lightens the high a little bit.
that's terrible.
Not as terrible as some of the special effects at the very end of the movie.
Oh yeah, those are terrible.
When she shoots the grappling hook through the alien,
yeah,
and then it's outside, and then it's like it obviously looks like a puppet,
yeah,
or a dude in a suit.
Just climbs up. There's one where I think maybe it's two, maybe it's Aliens, where you can see the guy, like you can see the guy's face while he's in the suit. He kind of looks like the demon from Annabelle. And yeah, it just looks real bad, like real bad. But it's I imagine it was just like because they had so many fucking aliens, they couldn't keep track of it in the second one. But he just looked horrible.
Do you guys that I don't know, like this would have been a lot scarier if you never seen the alien, like,
yeah,
until the end of it.
Yeah, they
like.
Or if you're worried about that face hugger, if you knew what that face hugger would do and there was more of those, I think it would have been a little more scarier because those things can hide so many places where the alien, you know, once it comes at you, you're pretty much fucked. That face hugger, you can fight back a little bit, but you still have that fear of it jumping out of anywhere. And, you know, just fucking, at least with the alien, it's just going to kill you right away because this one isn't trying to capture you and take you back to a queen.
Yeah.
So
my brother...
Sorry, go ahead.
You go ahead.
Okay. So out of curiosity, they tried to cut it off, and the acid just burn right through the decks.
Yes.
Why didn't they try to like inject it with something that would kill it?
I imagine they probably couldn't get a syringe. Once you stick that syringe in, it's going to melt the syringe.
They wouldn't have known about.
And also,
melting,
I
though.
think they were worried that injecting it with something would also wind up going into the guy himself.
That's maybe.
And so they don't want to end up, contaminating him with some basic kind of thing there. And not to mention, they didn't even realize that thing was highly acidic until they cut into it. So they wouldn't have known. They're like, okay, let's inject it with a bunch of baking soda.
After the Covenant, though, I think the android was in on it, and he didn't. That's why he wanted him to let it go at first. He's like, "That's gonna kill all these motherfuckers." I already know. David told me.
Oh, spoiler alert! In this one, or not the alien, but the android in this one.
Yeah,
the android did know. He totally wanted them to bring the alien back.
Yeah, he knew the whole time. He's like, I want this fucking alien to kill everybody.
Because they were talking about how nobody had worked with Ash before. Like he had come on maybe
out
one
of
mission.
Nowhere. It was like 2 days before they shipped out.
Yeah.
And then so he comes in because they knew where they were sending, like the Yutani company knew where they were sending him. And it was, where this fucking alien place was, because they want those fuckers back. And the only reason, me and Ricky were talking about this also, Ricky says, if they want the fucking alien so bad, send a ship full of androids, but they want a baby alien, and you got to have that face hugger stick the baby inside of one of those humans.
Well, you see, that's why you have a few humans in cryo. And then you just keep the humans in cryo the entire trip. You send out a ship with androids because the aliens aren't going to react to the androids at all. Like the eggs, they're not going to react to them. They don't, because they don't have the CO2 or the warmth. So you just send out a couple androids, pick up some of the fucking eggs, bring them back onto the ship, put them inside the cryopod with the dude, or people. Facehugger comes out, attached to their head, puts the baby in them. You put them back in cryo. And then, boom, you send it back to Earth, and next thing you know, oh, holy crap, you got a couple of perfectly, cryoed up specimens, safely being transported. And then you're not sitting there going like, oh, well, this ship full of humans just died again. Well, let's send out another 30 or so of them, entire huge-ass, multi-billion-dollar fucking ships, with
how the fuck
monstrous cargo.
Why would they want to do that, though?
Why would they want to capture the aliens?
Yeah, that's idiotic. You can't do those things.
Use them for weapons, use them for industrial stuff. Their acid can burn through damn near anything.
Against who?
Well,
against other humans.
Eventually, they'll discover as well that to kill them as a baby or the face huggers, all you have to do is put salt on them like a slug, and they shrivel.
Salt and snail.
So you just jizz on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just jizz on it.
Wait, why didn't they try that? Wouldn't that have been funny though to see the guys like, all right, the android's like, all right, whip your thing out, jizz on that face hugger, it'll get off of there. The guy's like, what? It's like, yeah, when you burn the back of a tick and it gets itself out, it's the same thing.
Quit being a baby. It's just a little bit of pre-ejaculant.
Just do it in. Just do it. And the guy wakes up from the face hugger, just starts crawling off, and he's just like, well, I can't stop now.
Fucking grandma's boy.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn.
Oh, shit. Well, I wonder what I don't understand the whole idea behind having aliens. I mean, I could see capturing a predator and using its technology,
it's
right?
Because human beings are dumb.
Laser beams.
Human beings are dumb. They're going to use whatever they can use. They've got, the fucking the body armor of the aliens can withstand a lot of shit. So you use that on humans, to withstand. They also, that fucking tail that they have can go through damn near anything. The acid can burn through anything. You use that for mining, so it costs a lot less to fucking burn through the rock to get through shit. So it's just a lot of shit. Money is all the reason, And plus, Weyland Yutani is fucking crazy.
You know what? Weyland Yutani is probably the arch nemesis of Coca-Cola Company.
It is the Coca-Cola Company.
We're going to use this to defeat the Coca-Cola Company, and then we'll take over all their sweet sugar. Why didn't they just go to the joke and cum mines of Mars and just get a couple of guys who are tired of it?
Damn it.
Oh, damn.
Fucking South Park.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty much.
Fucking aliens are so scary, though. Oh, my brothers and I were always like, they need to have these stupid ships set up like a giant cargo container You know, where it's just like four walls is it, and you can see across the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then you can start shooting at it from half a mile away.
Yeah, but then how masturbation is gonna work? I mean, like you're gonna look over like, oh, he's over there standing in the corner on the far side of the ship. Is he masturbating? Let me grab my binoculars. Oh, yeah, he's definitely masturbating. He's definitely masturbating. You want to see?
You just. I mean, first of all, Ricky, you're in a spaceship. Of course, everybody's masturbating. You have nothing else to do.
Here's a little behind the scenes thing, guys. So the last podcast we recorded was a couple months ago. Literally, this conversation happened. Everybody that's listening to this is gonna be like, "Oh, we just listened to that podcast last week."
No shit.
Yes, that was literally the conversation after I announced we were
Ricky
gonna watch
brought it
Alien.
up immediately again.
Yeah, you guys talked about pooping and masturbating in a ship that had no walls.
I didn't say anything about pooping. I didn't say anything
Well,
about
I know
pooping.
neither one of you guys talked about pooping, but it was, it
Well,
was that
you know
same kind
what,
of concept.
Steven?
Now you
of
brought it
no-
up, Steve.
I know, I
Try
know.
to just like bring it full circle.
You know what, Steven? We're just keeping things consistent, okay?
Jerkle.
A jerkle, huh?
Good damn it, Ricky.
You know what would happen is Ricky would see him with binoculars and be like, "Yep, yep," and he'd slowly reach his hand down his own pants.
Oh no.
Fucking loves those teeth.
Ugh. There's nothing. There is nothing wrong with a little bit of teeth action. Okay.
Hey, Ricky, do you think the aliens could actually take you since you're just full of worms?
No. As a matter of fact, I'm actually more acidic than they are on the inside.
You would turn the baby.
I would
alien
turn the
that they
baby
shove
alien,
into
a
your
ginger
gut into a
alien.
ginger alien.
Yeah, and it would be worse. It would be worse. Trust me.
It would be
It
horrible.
just turns orange.
And he'd have,
Oh
to,
my
he'd have to
God.
kill everybody for their souls. So he would
Exactly,
be
and
like-
it's gonna like spew out a bunch of little worms that'll infect you. So it's gonna basically be like a combination of like strain and alien. So pretty bad.
Oh,
That's
man.
not good. I don't like that sound of that at all. Why can't there be? And you know what I want to see is a sci-fi movie where there's like all these alien babes and alien hunks, and then they get on a ship and then they like murder everybody.
I was waiting. That's not where I thought Eric was gonna go with alien babes and hunks.
Who murders
mean-
everybody? An alien or
The alien babes and the alien hunks, and they look like normal people with just like a sexy color of skin. So like I don't know.
Are you talking like
orange.
basically alien Hunger Games? You just toss them into a ship?
No. They just
And
show
kill
up
each
and
other?
they seem awesome, and they're like alluring and stuff, and they're fucking with the captain. The captain's like, "Oh my god, this blue bitch is gonna suck my balls," and then she murders him, and then
So
everybody's
some
like,
weird
"Did
like
she
murder,
do that?"
Some weird like murder softcore porn shows. What you're
Yeah.
talking about?
So
Basically,
this is
so there's
basically
gonna
like
be-
Club Dread here. Basically, is what we're talking about. Like
Yeah.
Club Dread in space.
But it's on a spaceship.
So Club Dread in space.
I
Yeah.
like the idea of Ricky Australians way better.
Ricky Australians?
Yeah, strain aliens. Australians. Well, I don't know what
Australians.
to
Australians.
God damn it, Jason!
Another one of Jason's.
The showstopper.
Yeah.
Oh, like we could also call it maybe. It's too bad Screech was already taken because that's the sound he makes. He screeches everything to a halt. I'll cut your dick.
I'll cut your dick. What?
Isn't that what Screech did? Didn't he cut some guy's dick in a movie theater or something?
I think he just pulled a knife on him.
Yeah.
Was it a
dude,
bar?
What the hell?
Oh,
I don't think
wait,
he cut
what?
anybody's dick.
There's a bar, not a movie theater.
Oh, so he cut a guy's dick in a bar?
No, just pull a knife on him. Like, I'll get you.
Well, that's what happens when you pull a knife. You're gonna cut somebody's dick.
I mean, that's what Erik does, right?
That's what Steve does.
Well,
I
Steve
shoot
likes to
people. I don't
shoot
want dick
people
blood
in the
on me.
dicks.
Come on,
Wait,
man.
real talk? Have you guys ever accidentally cut your dick before?
I have been fortunate enough not to. Now I have gotten it caught in the zipper.
Yes, that's the only way I've actually cut it.
Yeah.
I got it.
I got it in
two
a zipper
zips
once.
I got like 3 zips in, and I gotta say it was quite painful to get it out.
It's
Did you
gotta
get to
just
that-
be a quick
Did you get the
zip
pork
down.
above the beans too?
in. Now did you just panic
A
and then
beans above
jerk
the
the
pork?
zipper down, or did you look at it and go, "Fuck"?
Well, now the thing is like I like immediately knew what I did, so I didn't want to think about it because then it's just gonna hurt worse. And it's gonna be harder to do what I need to do. So I just like oh fuck, and just quickly zip down before I could even think of what was gonna happen, so that way I could actually do it.
I made the mistake of recognizing what I'd done and then looking at it and going,
Oh no! Yeah, you see, you don't do that.
Oh,
It's just
no, what
the
did I
moment
do?
the moment you feel the pain, you immediately unzip as quickly as you can because otherwise you're not. Well, you're going to be able to, but it's gonna be really difficult to unzip yourself afterwards.
Oh, I didn't.
Maybe if you put a bunch of KY on it so it went down easier, it wouldn't be as bad. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
No.
like your skin has to go
you
through
have
the
to
zipper.
pre-lube it.
Oh my god!
Okay,
How can
you
you
know-
even talk about this without cringing?
Hey, Kelly, how's it going?
I've
we're
done
gonna,
it.
We're gonna change the subject here.
Oh my God, Kelly and I watched this movie on Netflix, and this lady, like this gotta be the most gruesome scene in a movie I've ever seen.
Her clit was caught in a zipper.
It had me. It's called Gerald's Game, the movie.
Oh.
And
Yeah, I
if
haven't
you watch
watched
it,
that
you'll know what
yet.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
going to
never
spoil
watched
it, but it is awful.
So what happened?
When you see it, you're going to barf
Yeah, I'm
or
gonna
get close to it because I almost did.
Then I'm not gonna
It's
watch
one of
it.
those ones on the list that I was gonna watch anyway. So because I saw the
you
thing and I
you
was
should
like,
watch it.
oh,
It's
man.
good. It's real good. It's just there's only there's a scene in it where you're like, no. And then it gives you that. It's like when you guys ever seen that UFC video where the guy kicks
and his leg
and then
goes
it
all
snaps
floppy.
his leg off, and it gives you
Oh.
that feeling in the tip of your dick where it's like somebody just punched you there. Yeah, this is worse than that.
God damn it!
That's also called
I know.
gonorrhea.
Oh man.
No, it is not. It's called scurvy, Ricky. Come on, get a
Yeah,
fucking
sorry,
medical
son of a
that's
bitch.
scurvy. Yeah, gonorrhea is what you get when you don't have your vitamins when you're out at ocean.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
It's totally right.
What rating did you guys give this?
I gave it 3 stars. If they could fix Sigourney Weaver's butt in the thing, I would probably give it 5 stars.
Yeah, 2.5 stars. No butts.
Yeah, so I'm gonna revise mine to 3 stars. It was I mean, like a decent movie, but you know, I mean, it's just the first of many. You know, I mean, they could have done better.
Could they
Like
have
I
done better?
said, first of many. I mean, they didn't know how it was gonna do.
You guys, wouldn't it be great though to go back and okay, so imagine you were born at whatever timely period this was when it came out. You know, so you were of age to watch the movie when it came out.
Probably like late
Originally?
60s or so.
Yeah. And then you go and you watch it in the movie theater. Could you imagine how fucking amazing this
Yeah,
movie
it
would
would have
be?
blown your fucking mind.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It'd
You
been
would've-
like watching Star Wars, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
you would have crapped your pants in the movie theater.
I mean, like seeing Predator the first time, or Commando.
We were born at the wrong time, is what we're saying.
I mean, they were so awesome. I mean, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, which
Yeah.
is just as good, right?
But we could still experience that also, and it would
Yeah.
still blow our mind. So we could have experienced all this other stuff and that, and been like awesome.
I wonder what other shows. I mean, I don't know. Did you guys see it?
Yeah,
I liked it. I thought that was pretty good.
it was good.
Was it as good as this one? No. You know, as this would have been, or even Predator? No.
Yeah,
Predator was awesome. It had a bunch of beefy dudes. I mean, in body mass alone, Predator
That was-
kicks its ass.
that was all those type of like actiony movies though back then. It
Yeah.
was just like
The huge ass
dudes
steroid out dudes.
fucking just blowing stuff up.
Eric's like, it was so good. It had a bunch of beefy dudes.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Jason, what rating?
I gave it 3 stars.
And I gave it 4 stars. Kelly, your choice is next. What do you got?
Okay.
And it's got to be a
I'm-
horror movie because it is
I know.
October.
I do know this. Yes. I chose Child's Play.
I hate you so much.
So do I need to dress up in some overalls and have a knife
I hate you.
Yes.
for
Well,
the next one?
Yes, you do. Do you have overalls?
I could probably get a hold of some. Okay, honestly, legitimately, I would terrify Steven when we were kids by putting on overalls and grabbing a knife out of the kitchen and standing behind him when we were kids. Like, I would legitimately terrify Steven with this. And he would go screaming off to mom and get me in trouble because I had a knife.
You got yourself
you're-
in trouble.
You got me in trouble. I was just trying to be funny and scare the crap out of my brother. Because apparently I looked like Chucky when I was little.
You did.
Steve, you didn't get me trying to be funny, scaring the shit out of you and terrifying you. Would I go as a younger brother and get a knife and then probably creepily look at you with my red hair.
Exactly, and overalls and look just like Chucky, like right after he watches the movie, and
So
just do that. Yeah,
His shirt
it was
red,
awesome.
or it's red with like stripes. I can't
Red
remember.
and stripes.
Red
Yeah,
and
long
stripes.
sleeve. Yeah.
So we need a long sleeve red and striped shirt with overalls. I'm sorry, Ricky. You're
Red
gonna have to
Converse.
shave for the next one and
I-
get a knife.
I don't think I can do that. I'm sorry. This beard is like kind of like, well, it's kind of like an alien. You see, it kind of just like face hugs, and then the next person who touches it doesn't have a beard. Part of it crawls off onto them and then forms a new beard. That's how beards are propagated.
I feel sorry for everybody buying your coffee.
Yeah, I mean, they always
Like,
walk
it's
away
like-
with this nice,
it's like a
lush
badge of
red
honor.
beard.
They're over there like, oh, who made your coffee? Well, look in the bottom. You can see who made mine. Fucking worms just crawling around the bottom of the cup. Luckily, they're as stoned as Ricky was when he made this. Whew.
Well, sometimes they get the cup and it's empty because there's a large hole in the bottom. I try to pull the popcorn trick, but it doesn't quite work that well with hot coffee.
And you have to come in with a fucking bandage on your dick. And burn the shit out of yourself.
Oh my god! The lady's like, "There's a coat button in my coffee."
Oh man! All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this week. So you can check this out later on youtube.com/deathbylikepresents. I think it'll be archived over on twitch.tv/heroicadventure. You can also download it on the Google Play Store or on iTunes. You can look for 2.5 stars there. You can also find it on Stitcher. So just look for 2.5 stars on all of those things. That should be up shortly, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe.
Depending on how long it takes me to get all this shit out. So, but yeah, join us next week. Hopefully we'll be on time next time when we figure this shit out. I think we haven't figured it out this time. But there's always technical difficulties, so who fucking knows? Come back next week, though, 7 to whenever.
7 to question marks.
Question mark, yeah, 7 to who knows when we're going to
Double
end.
question
The
mark.
Party's going to keep going. So,
With quotations.
Quotations. So yeah, join us next week. Same place, youtube.com/deathbylikepresents.
Yes, Jason, do you have something to say?
No. I'm
And
stressed out.
twitch.tv/heroicadventure.
Oh, you can totally see me on that screen.
I told you could see you. You're an idiot.
Jason's been over there picking his nose and doing shit because he doesn't think anyone could see him. Pretty much.
So you can also send us an email at, do we have a new email, Eric? We're just going to use the other one.
Whatever you want to, steve@hapgaming.com.
Yeah, or we can just go hapgaming@gmail.com.
Or that too.
Yeah. Any one of those, just send us an email. You can send us suggestions,
Send
put
us
comments in this
nudies.
thing, like and subscribe, all that good stuff here. Anything else? Follow us on Twitter at HAP Gaming. You can follow me on Twitter at Turkadur. You can follow Eric on Twitter at
Quick and Severe.
Follow Kelly on Twitter at
Sugar Snuggles.
Follow Jason on Twitter at
Unbelievable one.
Speak up a little bit.
Unbelievable one.
There you go. And Eric, what's Ricky's Twitter?
I can't even do it today. It's son of a bitch.
Ginger
I
snaps.
fucking no. It's ginger balls.
Oh,
So
I love that one. That one's
Ginger
fucking
Balls.
hilarious.
I have furry ginger balls.
So yeah, follow us on Twitter and all that stuff. I think that's gonna be it. So we'll see you guys next week, 7 to 9 Pacific time.
Yes. And if you find something at furry Twitter balls or ginger
Furry
balls,
Twitter balls.
furry ginger balls on Twitter.
Furry Twitter balls. Oh my
yeah.
god. We have got to make that if we can.
Yeah. But
Furry
yeah,
Twitter
definitely. I'm gonna email us that content.
I think Steve's doing it right now. I think you are officially going to
Furry
be furry
Twitter
Twitter balls.
There is no at furry Twitter balls. So I think you're all right.
All right, so we got it. Furry Twitter balls.
Oh, that's good.
You see, the best Twitter names are made by accident.
Yeah.
Stu can't even spell it.
All right. So we'll see you guys next week, though.
All right, see you.
Bye.
Bye.